His Excellency Mr. Issoufou Bako, Minister of Environment of Niger. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Madame la Présidente,
Madam President, distinguished representatives of states and international organizations, ladies and gentlemen, allow me first of all to convey to you the heartfelt greetings of the President of the Republic of Niger, His Excellency Mamadou Tanja. I'd like to express on behalf of my government the gratitude of government to the authorities of the Kingdom of Denmark and to the Secretariat of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change for the hospitality and perfect organization of the work of this summit. Madam President, the preparatory process to this 15th Conference of the Parties of the UNFCCC has been of a level that has hardly been seen before at the global level. This is clear demonstration of the growing awareness to the serious consequences of climate change. In this effect, Africa has played a special role in the commitment to contribute to the successful outcome of this conference. Through different regional fora, we have been working tirelessly towards a historical agreement in Copenhagen, which would include robust measures to assist developing countries, especially African countries, which are most vulnerable, in order to promote their adaptation efforts to different and varied forms of climate change. The world today agrees and is unanimous in its conviction that climate change is a serious threat. As in the face of the scale and impact of climate change, the spirit of solidarity that underlies the UNFCCC requires us to take vigorous, coordinated, and effective action. Madam President, my country is characterized by a weakened environment where drought and desertification has undermined the foundations of agricultural production, which is already in a difficult situation, and this is why we understand the consequences of climate change. Niger has participated in the various multilateral agreements on environment, and we share the belief that we need fast action now and collect the spirit of solidarity to preserve the existence of our planet. In this respect, Niger has taken since the 1980s numerous actions aimed at carbon sequestration through the planting of trees like the gum tree and rehabilitation of degraded lands, and benefits for direct support of the President of our country, Mamadou Tanja. The special presidential program has seen very good results that go beyond the frontiers and borders of our country, related to rehabilitation of our environment. Madam President, arid countries in general have been taking enormous efforts related to reforestation and afforestation, and this leads to reduction of GHG emissions and contributes to the fight against poverty and exclusion. All this work benefits local communities, especially women and the young people. This is why we encourage technical and financial partners to better support local communities in the fight against desertification. In Niger, populations base their means of subsistence on agricultural and animal husbandry, which account for 84% of the population is involved in it, compared to 43% of GNP, and we have shown examples of the vulnerability of these both sectors during this COP15. Thus, adaptation to climate change is a priority for our country. Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, Niger is particularly sensitive to the impact that climate change has on children, especially since climate-related diseases like malaria, meningitis, and measles take a heavy toll. And usually these are diseases that happen from time to time a year, but now they've been happening on a regular basis, and this is why Niger supports the activities of UN agencies and especially UNICEF in our adaptation steps. Mr. President, the recent floods that Niger has seen in the Agadez region and the north of the country reflect the rapid growth of extreme climatic phenomenon as reflected in the report of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. This is why the African position that was adopted in Algeria in November 2008 and updated during the special meeting of African Ministers of the Environment in Nairobi in May 2009 and supported by the 13th Summit of the African Union in Sirte of the Great Libyan Jamaica. Therefore, Niger supports the limits on global warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius in comparison to pre-industrial levels by 2050. That's why I would like to urge Annex I countries to the Convention to take the necessary steps in this area. Thank you very much.